One thing that you should definitely know about Saint Anselm College is it is a very tight-knit community.
The faculty are approachable, and I think that's one of the most important things. They'll actually be invested in what you're doing, what you're learning, and what you might want to do down the line.
We care about what they're doing beyond the classroom, that it's not just how well did you do on that test, but how well are you doing in life, and whether or not they succeed and where they go and how they do is really important. Randomness, that is the best high school definition for, and it's not a bad definition, but it is the one everybody thinks of when they think of entropy. You're like, oh yeah, it's a measure of randomness. What's that mean? And what randomness really is the way energy spreads out. You can only learn so much from a book, and it's not until you're actually in a lab environment, more than a more structured teaching environment, that you really start to see how things tie together, see that really all of your classes about chemistry are all about the same thing. We had fireworks here on Friday night, so we want to do a little bit of investigating of the color of those fireworks. So one of the things we can do is burn some of the compounds that they use for fireworks.
Working in the laboratory and pursuing research goals has been the defining aspect of what I've learned and what's prompted me to pursue a career in the sciences.
I've received 2 research grants in my time here. One of them was last summer under the Father Michael Research Grant, and then this summer I'll be working under the New Hampshire Embry Grant in order to get more research experience in order to help me get into grad school.
Students are the ones actually doing all of the experiments, doing the lab work, doing the sample prep, and actually using millions of dollars worth of scientific equipment. They do fireworks over a lake. You can actually sample the lake water and the concentration of perchlorates.
I'm working on an alkyne synthesis using more of an inorganic catalyst. It's a paratoluene sulfonyl chloride, and it'll go through a 2-step mechanism to form an alkyne, which is really good for extending a chain or forming polymers. So it's a really useful synthesis if I can get it to work. The relationship between pressure and volume, so we're gonna put this balloon into really cold liquid. They get technical training without anybody to do all of those things for them, and so that really translates to an actual job. I'm hoping to become an orthopedic surgeon, but I also have a very big interest in neurology. So one of those two. Both of them are very hard to get into, but I think I'm set up pretty well.
I have been accepted at Dartmouth College, Baylor College of Medicine, University of Southern California, Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, and I will be attending Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory to pursue a PhD in molecular biology.
I've been here for 6 years, and every single one of our graduates since I have been here, through no fault of my own, are employed in a scientific career or in a graduate school or a professional school right now. As a department, not just myself, we do keep in contact with our graduates. We really do care about where they're at as people, not just the fact that they graduated from St. Anselm.